Hello. What is going on, guys? What is up, guys? And welcome back. Hello, boys and girls. Another brand new video coming today. And yes, we are back for SRL APAC Season 5. Season High Five.
Five in the air, let's do it together. Five to the side, who cares about the weather? Five on the floor, the party's on your place. Five to the front, there's a smile on my face. Hi, 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 hi. Together, 1, 2, 3, 4, high five. 1, 2, 3, 4, high five. 1, 2, 3, 4, high five. High five in the air, let's do it together. High five.
I'm just gonna leave the room now. That was a terrible joke. Alright, goodbye. See you later. That's it. I quit. But yes, we are back for season 5 of APAC. It is the 9th season for SRL, but it's the 5th season for APAC. And we are ready. We are ready to go. We're ready to go crazy. SRL. Boy, there's a lot of memories about SRL. Last 4 seasons, it's been chaos, it's been carnage, it's been chaotic. Some great memories. What are some of the great memories? Well, there's always the Ryan Warden 1-2s for like 50 million races, even though there was probably like 6 of them, but it felt like 50 million. We had the Titanic music of drama races like Jared bottling his championship and Laggy bottling a race win. But it's always a great league. It's a GOAT league. It's a calm league. It's more relaxed, unlike that certain other league that, let's be honest, it's kind of dying. Let's be honest here. AOI is kind of dying, but we'll just say. Anyway, we're here, we're ready to go, and if anyone sees that from who's AOR Pro and did not like what I just said, I don't know what to say to you, but I still support your league. You're lucky I'm still racing, because I prefer being a commentator. Anyway, we'll drag it on here. Let's get straight into it with the first team, the first car, and it's Mercedes. Look at that perfect timing. Oh, that's perfect timing. I just want to point out here, I'm doing this in the showroom because I can't be bothered doing laps in time trial than showing the spectator view of me doing a terrible lap. So I thought I'd just do it this way because at least someone's using the showroom. Because let's be honest here, you only went into the showroom so you can get that achievement. Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at Mercedes, and Mercedes this season, it's Grizzy and Exodona, but I think Exodona's kind of going to be reserved, but he might not be. He doesn't make his mind up, that kid. Anyway, Grizzy, he has raced in SRL before. He raced in the finale of season 3. I do believe season 3. I believe he raced in, and in season 3 I think he got in the top 10. He did, so that's not that bad. And thanks to seeing Grizzy, he looks like he could be a top 10 driver. Absolutely can be. So we'll see how he goes. Of course, Exodona. Exodona is one of those drivers who has these really good days and he has these really bad days, especially in SRL. He got a podium in... Where did he get a podium in? I don't remember where he got his podium. Where did he get his podium? He got his podium in season 4, but I don't remember what podium it was. It was... I believe it was Italy. Yeah, it was Italy. He got his podium in Italy, so there you go. Shows you how prepared I am. But, yeah, so with seeing how many races he does, he's one of those guys, I'll give it extra credit, he does have good pace. But he's still an assist player, and maybe it's time to take some of those assists off, mate. Always AFK did it, and she beat your ass in AIF 2 last season. Sorry, this is not an AIF 2 preview. Excuse me, this is SRL preview. SRL only matters. Let's make that clear. Make that clear. But yeah, interesting how Mercedes go, and those two, and yeah. Let's move on now to Ferrari. And Ferrari this season, oh, what a team, what a lineup for Ferrari. We got DRC Jared and always AFK. We'll start with Jared. Jared, of course, 11 wins in SRL. Really becoming... It's tough to say. I think at the moment, in the pecking order of drivers in SRL, no offense if anyone takes offense to this, Ryan is the top dog. Obviously, because 3 championships and it's Lucille and Ryan. Yes, I'm kind of kissing his ass there, don't judge. And I think Jared and Alan Hugo are kind of like on the second realm. They could challenge Ryan. The consistency is what I think they really need to improve on. I mean, Ryan does... the inconsistency's been coming down a little bit for Ryan, so it's kind of tied up a little bit with the rest of the field. So yeah, I just talked crap there, and what my point said earlier meant absolutely nothing. So yeah, this preview is going well. But you kind of get my point there. And that's why I'm going to talk about Alan Hugo later with his consistency, especially with this 20-round championship and how he went in Season 3. It's kind of the same with Jared. You know, Jared and Ryan in Season 3, a lot of races... they could have done a lot better at in Season 3, and they could have won in the championship much better. Especially with Jared, obviously, Abu Dhabi, and a few other races. So it's interesting. I think Jared this season is going to be looking for wins, consistency, even though I don't know if he's doing all the races or not, because Cole kind of told me he maybe not be, but I don't know. I'm going to talk like he is doing all the races, so... But, yeah, so Jared, I'll be very interested to see how Jared goes. Very interested to see how Jared goes. Very interested. But I've talked about Jared too much. I'm going to talk more about the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT teammate, of course, always AFK. If you don't know why I call the GOAT teammate, because she helped me win a Constructors' Championship, and my only championship in league racing ever. So yeah. Thanks always. But yeah, always she is now back to racing line. The no assists definition for Oceania these days. Yep. But I'm pretty sure she might even try to take no line off. She might even try, because she was a full on assist player, but now she's gone just racing line. Good on her. At least she could do that, unlike some people. Me. But yeah, always she's great driver, and yes, I'm very biased, but great driver, and I think she'll be looking for some good results here. She'll be looking to work well here in SRL, get top 5s, maybe a podium here and there. So I'll be interested to see how she goes. Really interested to see how she goes. And the Ferrari team, they could very well maybe win the Constructors. I'll give my prediction out on who I think is going to win the Constructors a little bit later on. As we now move on to Red Bull. And Red Bull is I'm Defro and B Dubstep. And Defro, his best result in SRL was a 6th place at the Spanish Grand Prix last season, and I believe he got a 6 on the first season of SRL APAC when it was like I think like it rained somewhat at the first part of the race. It was wet on track, and like a couple of cars spun off, and it was just chaos, and Chimchar won the race. Yeah, Chimchar, the first ever winner of SRL APAC. A lot of people do forget that. But yeah, I'm Defro. The thing about Defro is he could be a quick driver. And I'm not talking about P1 quick. No offense, Defro, if you ever see this, but yeah, for anyone that takes offense to anything I say, don't. It's just opinion. Okay, I'm a commentator. I have to have opinions. All right. Yeah. Deathbro can be a driver who can, on his really good days, be quick, and he can be up there top 5 in main battle for a podium. But he has those bad days. He does have a lot of those bad days, and I think he'll be hoping for a good day, a lot of good days here this season. And, yeah, we'll have to wait and see how he goes. And Dubstep, his best result, I believe, was a 6th. Yeah, it was a 6th place. No, it wasn't a 6th place, excuse me. It was a 7th place in Brazil, or season 3. And he might have got a better result last season if he raced last season. I can't remember. But, yeah, 6th, 7th, excuse me. And that Dubstep, again, he's kind of like Defro. He can be quick, Dubstep. He can have good pace, Dubstep. And he's carrying the number 2, the GOAT of Mark Skay's number, even though he's probably not carrying that for that reason. But I'll think that he is. Anyway, that is Red Bull, and we're going to move on now to a very good team of the past. It's no longer Force India, of course. Force India, 67 podiums they got in SRL in a row. That was basically every podium. Every race in SRL so far, they're on the podium. Incredible. But, yeah, so they're now Racing Point. Unfortunately, the streak, of course, ended. The streak doesn't carry over because it's a different team, different name. That's what I've been told, so I would love to keep the streak going, but, yeah. Anyway, teams this season, Laggy and Conrad Strait. The legendary Bingham. Conrad Strait, the legendary Steve Bingham. Laggy and Steve Bingham. Laggy, he's had 2 free placings. That was in season 3. He almost won, as I said before, in Spa. Of course, last season, that famous race where his tyres just let go at the end after a wet start, went the risk to go long on those tyres. Also, like the hard tyres, I think. I can't remember. All the mediums. It was the mediums. And, yeah, just didn't go well for him. And, Laggy, he'll be wanting to get that first win. And I think he could. It's a lot. 21 races. Anything can happen. You know, he could very well get that win. So look out for Laggy, no doubt about it. But Steve Bingham, his best result was a 6th place in Russia, the famous race where it like rained at the end and it was just chaos in Russia. There was like 3 safety cars, I think. But yeah, Bingham, one of the good guys in league racing. He's here for some banter, for some fun, and to get good results. He's kind of like me. If he gets a 6th or a 7th, it's like a win. So, we're cheering on the legendary Steve Bingham, Conrad Strait. See how he goes this season, and Laggy as well. As we now move on to some new drivers, Williams. And I have a soft spot for Williams because, well, I want a Constructors' Championship in this car in a different league, but apparently people don't like me saying that. They don't like this car, but yeah, sorry, I'm just biased. Anyway, VJ 1429 and Watchman and said VJ new driver, new driver to at least Xbox Oceania. Some people have said he's maybe been on PS4 before, I don't know. But he's definitely new to Xbox, and we'll be interested to see how he goes in Williams. And I've talked to him already, he seems like a determined driver, and I hope he does well. And next driver, Watchman Ed said he's driven an AOR before, and he is a driver who will be up there wanting to get those points, and we'll see how he goes this season, Watchman. And competitive driver, Watchman, no doubt about it. But yeah, not much to say about Williams because really new drivers, and we'll see how they go this season. And now we're going to move on to Toro Rosso because Renault are not a thing this season unless you sign up Hey you're watching this and if you're not signed up to SRL, what are you doing? You should sign up right now. Go to their website and sign up. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. Please. Please. Anyway. Toro Rosso. Now, Toro Rosso, the defending champion of SRL, is in this car this season, that being Alan Hugo. Now, I don't know if Alan Hugo can use the number 1, because I was trying to get the number 1 myself, and it's very hard to do. It's a new thing, I think, where you can only use the number 1. Like, if you win a leagues thing, like, you have to win a leagues thing, and if the leagues gets you, they, do another season. They do another season, you get the number 1, but you can't select the number 1 in your, like, driver management, how you manage your driver and shit. I just swore, I do apologise, I bleep that out, edit, sorry, this is on my channel. If anyone's offended, you shouldn't be. It's Aussie language, calm down. Anyway, yeah, Ali Hugo, he's got 9 wins in SRL. And he got the championship last season. He definitely did deserve it because he did get some good results. But, you know, there's a few other factors that happened. You know, Ryan only joined, like, 3 races in. Jared was away for most of the season. And stuff like that. So he kind of got a little bit lucky, but he definitely did deserve the championship. But I've known Ali Hugo, I think he'll be wanting to win this championship. 21 races. I felt like Ali Hugo, I thought this in the middle of season 3, I thought Ali Hugo was going to win. About halfway through that season, I thought, oh, maybe Ali Hugo's got a big chance here. And then things just dipped down. Things just dipped down for him, and he came inconsistent. And he came out of contention. I think he wants to stay consistent this season, be there to the end at Abu Dhabi. And I think he can be. So we'll see how he goes in this car. And his teammate this season, Top Banter, Mr. Banter. Top Banter because he got that podium in Brazil last season, the last race of last season. And yeah, Top Banter, great driver. He had a few inconsistent moments last season. And I think he wanted to look better. That's great English. He wants to do better this season, and I think he absolutely can be. So, look out for Topping B and El Hugo, who I think are a dark horse to take the Constructors. Said it. They're a dark horse. I think they're a dark horse. But anyway, let's move on to Haas now. And Haas, not much to say really about Haas. Lego Rob, Legion Rob, whatever he's called himself. And Gold Power 89. Rob... he's racing AOR. Rob, he's a good driver, Rob. He has his good days, he has his bad days. Very interested to see how he goes. On his good days, I think he'll be challenged for that top 5, which that top 5, as you all know, is ultra competitive. From like 5th downwards, it's insane the competitiveness in the midfield. It's absolutely insane. We saw it last season, and I think we're going to see it again this season. I'm excited for it tonight, which don't forget, Australia Grand Prix tonight, twitch.tv/SupremeRLF1, 8 PM Australia Eastern Standard Time. I think that Rob will be looking at consistent points, and we'll see how he goes. And Gold Power's the same, because Gold Power, he's kind of like Bingham. He's one of the good guys in league racing, comes in here, gets the job done, and his best result was a P6 in the Australian Grand Prix last season. And we'll see how he goes. Gold Power, great driver. On his good days, Gold Power can be super quick. With times I've raced against him, he can be super quick, Gold Power. So we'll see how he goes, and see how this team goes at Haas. So we now move on to McLaren. And McLaren this season, Max Mate and New Zealand Venom. Now, Max Mate, just... what can you say about Max Mate? Max Mate... I've raced against Max Mate, and I know Max Mate, he's got pace in him. He's got pace in him, and his best result was a 7th in Australia last season. He's got pace in him. I feel like he can do a lot better, Max. And yeah, we'll see how he goes. I could tell he would want better results in league racing this season, especially in SRL, and I'll look forward to see how he goes. Really do look forward to see how he goes. And his teammate is New Zealand Venom. Venom, of course, he got some good results last season. He got 6 at the British Grand Prix, where he qualified, I think, top 5. So Venom, Max, mate, will definitely be up there in that top 5 battle, and yeah, we'll see how they go. And yeah, as we move on now to the final team, which is Alfa Romeo, and the team of New Zealand Ryan and Poms for the win 87 here. Now, I don't know, have these two teamed up before? I don't think they have. I don't think they've teamed up before. If you have before, I do apologise, but yeah, team of Ryan and Poms, I think, could be the favourites for both championships, but we'll wait and see. But yeah, Ryan, obviously 26 wins, 3 championships. He's going to be looking for that 4th SRL title. Yeah, interested to see how he goes, Ryan. Can he get that 4th title? I think he can. But in SRL, the thing about SRL is, and I think these guys would agree with me, SRL is kind of like a league. As I said, it's a very calm league, but there's a lot of things, chaos that can happen that these guys can get caught up in. There's a lot of things that can happen. A lot of things cannot go your way, as we saw in Season 3. Season 3, for example. But, yeah, I'm getting very interested to see how things go here with Ryan this season. Look, I think he's the favourite to win the title. I think he is, but we'll see how it all goes down. And Poms, of course, Poms' only best result was a P5. Way back in... Let me just have a look here. Poms' best result was 2 P5s. Where... As we play the Jeopardy music. Did he look at... Yeah, he did. I'll see it. Where's Poms? Yeah, P5 Russia Grand Prix and Mexico Grand Prix in Season 3. So there you go. And I'm sure Poms will be looking to do better results this season. Of course, back after taking a break from league racing for 1 season after him getting married. People thought he retired, but no, he only left because he was getting married. So yeah, haha. Yeah, that's the preview done and dusted. And I rambled on a bit, and that's what these previews are. Me rambling on. So deal with it. But yeah, so the reserves this season, probably Exodone, even though I don't know what he's doing, because you know what he's like. Reserves this season, we've got Calbo Oz. Great driver, Calbo Oz. RBR, another great driver. And this guy. But anyway, that is the SRL APAC preview tonight, 8 PM Australia Standard Time. We are back, twitch.tv/Supreme RL F1. Owen's won't be joining me tonight, but he will be joining me throughout parts of the season because he's a lazy, you know what. Anyway, how's it all going to go down? Who knows? Looking forward to it. Bring it on.